to get dressed, about to head out across the street to the fight. So, get that footage, do these interviews, cover this fight. Usually, y'all know I usually only come in the day of the fight, but I took a day off. I wanted to get away from work, so they gave me the day off. So I'm just finna chill, just get some rest, put out some content and stuff. So speaking of content, I wanted to particularly talk about this subject. Hey, what's up, CB? My guy, CB. So I wanted to talk about this, and I hope for God's sake this isn't true, because if this is true, this would be one of the biggest hoe moves that I've ever seen in Floyd Mayweather. But at the end of the day, Floyd Mayweather is just like 50 Cent. They one of the same. They both petty, they carry grudges, and they don't conduct themselves like men at times. 50 Cent sitting up crying over, Big Meech, you know, talking to somebody else or doing business deals with somebody else. And somebody called me trying to explain how it works, and he was wasting his time because I know how that type of stuff works. So, at the end of the day, it went in one ear, out the other. You can't treat another man like he your personal property and sit up trying to be territorial over another nigga. It's kind of weird. But anyway, this may be fake news, but I decided to put this out there because people wanted me to talk about this. I'm doing my research. As you guys know, I'm in the fight capital of the world, Las Vegas, so I'm going to be asking some questions. So according to Richardson Hitchens, he might be here. I'll ask him myself. That Floyd Mayweather might have been trying to undermine him for the George Kambosos fight. It appears that, according to reports, that Floyd Mayweather was offered a George Kambosos Jr. fight. Actually, they supposedly wanted Floyd to come out of retirement and fight George Kambosos Jr. We all know that George Kambosos Jr. Is supposed to fight Richardson Hitchens in July in Brooklyn, according to reports. But they're saying that Floyd might have been offered this fight, or Floyd might be trying to undermine Richardson Hitchens. It come a time where it gets to a point where you just got to tell somebody to go away. It get to the point, once again, where you have to tell somebody to just go away. I'm going to say this in my Dr. Umar voice. It get to a point where sometimes you have to tell somebody to go away. And Floyd Mayweather, attention horn again, because he can't stand when people are not talking about him. Floyd Mayweather is having a midlife crisis at the age of 40. Floyd is what, 48 now? And once again, he cannot stand when people are not talking about him. You supposed to be, TBE. You supposed to be like in the same category as the Michael Jordan boxing. But Michael Jordan moved in silence. And I think that's the mystique of Michael Jordan. You don't always see Michael Jordan talking to people. Michael Jordan is very particular who he does interviews with. But Floyd, you hear this stuff about Floyd because Floyd don't like to see nobody shine. Your era is over. Okay? We gave you, your last hurrah when you came out of retirement and fought Conor McGregor, which shouldn't have counted as your 50th professional fight. But okay, you went 50-0. But now, you close to 50 years old, so you want everybody talking about you. At the end of the day, Floyd could have the mystique Michael Jordan would have if he would just stay out of the limelight and stop always trying to have people talking about him. But I'm giving Floyd what he wants. But it ain't going to be what he wants. It just come a time where you got to say, hey, dude, why don't you go away? Why don't you go away, dude? It's getting to the point to where, I don't want to use that word irrelevant, but it's getting to the point to where people are not checking for you anymore. You could be a legend where you could just show up, people take pictures of you, and you could just do like what Michael Jordan does, just wave his hand and keep walking. But then again, Floyd acts like a jerk, and particularly with media that look like him, unless they're kissing his ass. or kissing his pinky ring, whatever you want to call it. He had a long-standing history of doing that crap. Once again, you had your time in the sun, and the sun went down on you and your career, bro. Let these youngsters, carry the torch. But then again, Floyd didn't want to pass the torch to anybody, in particular your brother. Okay, you left your career unscathed, didn't take that much damage. Okay, cool. But now you want to come back again and take attention away from these young guys, even though I don't like how these young guys be moving, but still at the same time, dude, let them have their shine. And Floyd is known for doing this. When Deontay Wilder was getting a lot of attention, here come Floyd, always talking about, I got an exhibition match coming. Dude, nobody gives a flying fuck about your exhibition matches. Exhibition matches. Nobody cares. Nobody cares, bro. Nobody cares. And based off your ticket sales, your views, nobody cared. Because at the end of the day, it got tired. It ran tired. And people was like, dude, we're tired of seeing you. Okay? Unless you coming out of retirement to fight Terrence Crawford or somebody like that, we don't care. Or a rematch with Canelo or somebody like that, we don't care. And we know you're not going to fight a rematch with Canelo at this point in your career. We know you're not going to fight Bud. So we know it. At the end of the day, hey, bro, I'm not hating on Floyd Mayweather. I'm not hating on Floyd Mayweather. If you too sensitive about me talking about Floyd Mayweather, maybe you need to go somewhere. Just keeping it a buck. So please don't come on here glazing. So nobody wants to see that. But the man didn't have his time in the sun. Well, I mean, look who he's fought in these exhibition matches. You fought the grandson of a former mobster. Like, dude, at the end of the day, this has gone stale. This is like those stale potato chips that's been sitting up in the cabinet for over a year. And when you bite into them, you instantly can taste the staleness in the chips. People are tired of this. Bro, sit your ass down. Sit the fuck down, dude. Sit your black ass down and let these other dudes have the limelight. If you want to be a promoter and all that kind of stuff, cool. But then again, you ain't really doing that. The one fighter that you was promoting, he got away from you because he couldn't stand your ass, because he accused you of basically trying to set him up and trying to steal the limelight from him. Because at the end of the day, Floyd made it about him. Like that famous quote, you don't want to be the biggest star on your label. You are supposed to build stars. You're not supposed to make it to the point to where people are coming to see you. They're supposed to be coming to see the fighter. And that is the damn problem. Yeah, he won't go away. Everybody is just tired of seeing this. I hope he ain't doing this to Africa. I hope he ain't doing this to Hitchens. But Hitchens is the one that put this out. So if Hitchens is here, I think Hitchens lives in Las Vegas. So I probably will run into him. But I'm definitely going to ask him about it. I'm basically going to try to get first dibs. I'm going to try to see, what's going on with this. But I hope, for God's sake, this is just fake news. This is just a rumor. But if Floyd really tried to undermine, Hitchens and steal this fight from him, that's the biggest hoe move that I've ever seen in my life. But at the end of the day, Floyd ain't one of us. Floyd ain't for the community. Floyd ain't no brother. Remember, he said all lives matter. And when he do something, it's what you call grandstanding. Grandstanding, fake love, attention grabbing, whatever you want to call it, however you want to label it. I said that. We all suggested that. We all said that Floyd should fight AB. At the end of the day, people would be interested in that fight. Of course, Floyd would be the favorite to win, but it would have some legs. It's a promotable fight, and I think people would tap into it. Now, would it do Canelo numbers? But I do think it would do decent numbers. You put together a decent undercard. People been saying Floyd should fight AB. And sometimes when you hear about Floyd coming out of retirement to fight, you wonder, is Floyd like bullshitting us about how much money he really has? Because when do it get to the point to where you saying you doing this for the love of the sport, or your financials are not what they appear to be and what you want us to believe they are? Now, we all know that Adrian Broner, unfortunately, is having bad financial problems. And I said this before. It'll be a decent payday. Why not do it? And Floyd is a super big shit talker. Adrian Broner is a super big shit talker. So it would draw interest. Now, like I said before, if Floyd want to come out of retirement, yeah, fight AB. I would be interested in a fight like that. And I'm just keeping it. I'm just keeping it. Oh, yeah, this is the desert. Vegas is built around a desert, and they have terrible water. That's all I'm going to say. But anyway, you guys, appreciate y'all tapping in. Got to get dressed, get ready to head out there. Good thing for me, the Fountain Blue is like right across the street. I'm talking about it's less than a 5-minute walk away. But stay tuned. I'm out.